You are born ready for war. This is not a figure of speech. You emerge from the bone marrow fully armed, chemically loaded, and itching for a fight. You have no concept of peacetime. You have no interest in peacetime. You are a neutrophil, the most numerous, most aggressive, most expendable soldier in the entire immune system. And from the moment you enter circulation, every single one of your biological systems is oriented toward one purpose. Find the enemy, kill it, die doing it if necessary. The dying part happens faster than you'd think. You have approximately 8 hours in the bloodstream before your body recycles you. Not 8 days, not 8 weeks, 8 hours. The immune system produces 100 billion neutrophils every single day, which sounds like a show of strength until you realize it's less an army and more a conveyor belt of cannon fodder, being fed continuously into a machine that chews through them at industrial scale. You are not a soldier being deployed on a mission. You are a bullet, single use, already in the barrel. So the clock starts immediately. You launch into the bloodstream and begin patrol, tumbling through the current, dragging yourself along the blood vessel walls using tiny molecular hooks that let you roll and scan and roll and scan. You are looking for an alarm signal, a specific chemical broadcast that injured or infected tissue puts out when things have gone badly wrong. The signal is called, and you are chemically hardwired to chase it like a dog following a scent. For many of you, the signal never comes. You patrol for your 8 hours, find nothing on your route, and quietly get cleaned up by the body's housekeeping systems. No enemy, no fight, no purpose fulfilled, just recycled. The immune system needed you available in case something happened. Nothing happened on your watch. Goodbye. The machine doesn't mourn you either. It already made 100 billion more while you were circling. But today there's a signal. You feel it before you process it. A chemical gradient pulling you like a fish hook through the bloodstream. Somewhere downstream, tissue is damaged. Bacteria have breached the skin barrier and are setting up operations. And the local cells are screaming for backup. You hook onto the blood vessel wall harder, rolling slower, pressing against the endothelial cells until you find the right spot, a gap, a junction, and then you do something that should be physically impossible. You squeeze through it. Your entire cell body, nucleus and all, forces itself between two endothelial cells and out through the blood vessel wall in a process called diapedesis. It looks exactly as uncomfortable as it sounds. You are not a liquid. You are not small. But you flatten, contort, push, and suddenly you are on the other side, in the tissue, in the war zone, following the chemical trail toward the infection. The scene when you arrive is already a mess. Bacteria are everywhere, dividing rapidly, releasing toxins, generally behaving with the confidence of an invader who doesn't know backup has arrived yet. Other neutrophils who got here before you are already engaging. Some of them have taken damage, leaking their own contents, adding to the chemical chaos. The tissue is inflamed, swollen, flooded with fluid. Everything is loud in the biochemical sense, signals bouncing everywhere. It is the opposite of a coordinated military operation. It is a bar fight with enzymes. You pick the nearest bacterium and you eat it. Phagocytosis is the technical term. You extend your membrane around the target, engulf it, drag it inside yourself, and then, this is the part that would concern anyone who thought about it too hard, you unleash a chemical weapon inside your own body to kill it. Toxic oxygen compounds, digestive enzymes, antimicrobial proteins. You essentially detonate a small chemical bomb in your own stomach to destroy something you've swallowed. This works great on the bacterium. It is also slowly destroying you. Every kill leaks a little. Every detonation damages your own membrane slightly. Every enzyme you fire at the enemy has a chance of firing at yourself. You are a soldier whose weapon has a blast radius that includes your own boots. You eat 3 bacteria, 4, 5, each one taking a toll on your own structural integrity. You can feel yourself getting sloppier, your targeting getting less precise, your membrane getting leaky. And then comes the order for the final move. Some infections are too large, too dug in, too spread out for simple phagocytosis to handle. The bacteria have formed clusters, spread into tissue gaps, gotten into places your membrane can't reach. High command, which in this case is a cascade of cytokine signals from the surrounding tissue, sends the instruction that means this is the end of the line. The instruction is throw your DNA. This is real. This is called a neutrophil extracellular trap, and it is exactly what it sounds like. You unwind your own nuclear DNA, the stuff that makes you you, your entire genetic instruction manual, and hurl it outside your body in a sticky, web-like net studded with antimicrobial proteins. The net catches bacteria, holds them in place, coats them in toxins. It is extraordinarily effective. It also requires you to destroy your own nucleus to do it. You are no longer a cell. You are now just a web of DNA and enzymes dissolving in infected tissue. You went from soldier to weapon to debris in under 8 hours. The bacteria caught in your net are dying. You are also dying. You have become the explosion rather than the one throwing it. And the explosion doesn't get to have feelings about this. Macrophages arrive to clean up the aftermath. They eat the bacterial debris, the dying cells, and you. The whole mess of spent neutrophils, exploded traps, and cellular wreckage that the military has a clean word for, but the body just calls pus. That's what pus is. You and your colleagues, spent and dissolved after a shift that lasted less time than a workday, cleaned up without ceremony by the next wave of cells already moving in. Fresh neutrophils pour through the blood vessel wall behind you, following the same gradient you followed, ready to do the same thing. They have 8 hours. The infection is still ongoing. The machine doesn't pause. It just keeps making more bullets.